Um, this song is Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie. Now I know of David Bowie. I think he's such an incredible singer, right? This particular song I don't know of, so it'll be interesting to react to it right now, right? I think you have a description for the song. All right, so David Bowie. Well, I didn't know when he was born. One, damn, I didn't even know he passed away. He passed away. David Bowie, born David Robert Jones, 1947 to 2016, was one of the most influential artists in the history of popular music. A singer, songwriter, actor, and visual innovator, Bowie spent 5 decades reinventing himself across genres from glam rock and soul to new wave and experimental art rock, leaving an indelible mark on music, fashion, and culture. Indelible, indelible. You know what? Reading these descriptions, I be adding more grammar and vocabulary to my words. Indelible describes something that cannot be removed, erased, or forgotten. Interesting. Another word to add to my brain. All right, so let's jump into this reaction. David Bowie.
Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with weird and killer. And the spiders from Mars, when he played it left hand, but he made it too far, became the special man. Then we were Ziggy's band. Ziggy really sang, screwed up eyes and screwed down the hairdo, like some cat from Japan. Oh, he could kill them by smiling, he could leave them to hang. Well, he came on so lonely, man, skin a snow white tan. So where were the spiders while the fight tried to break our bones? Just to be right to guide us. So many missed about his pants and shirt with just his sweet hands.
All right. Quite enjoying this. I really love his voice. Actually, I don't know him too well as a young person, as a young musician, but I know his popular songs as he was in like probably his 50s around that time. So it's quite like wow. I'm quite in I have a surprise right here because I didn't even know he was like into fashion and stuff. And just seeing him on stage, I'm just like shocked. This is the David Bowie that I saw in like when he was older. Like damn, he was so like artistic and creative. Um, his voice sounds amazing. Never heard Ziggy Stardust, so this is my first time. Quite enjoying it. I love his voice. I must say that. Interesting concept though.
Break our bones, just to be right to guide us. So many missed about his pants and shirt with just his sweet hands. Oh yeah. Ziggy played for time, jiving us up. We were voodoo. The kids was just crass. He was the Nas with God-given ass, but he took it all too far. But boy, could he play guitar. Made me love with his ego. Oh yeah, chicken sucked up into his mind. Oh, like a leper messiah. Ziggy played guitar.
Okay, so I think I just remembered something. I think I reacted to a song with Queen, and but it was like either somebody did a merge or an edit whereby David Bowie and Queen was singing on stage, and I can't remember what song it was, but I think I reacted to that. Yeah, it's just coming back to me. Anyway, awesome song. Quite enjoyed it. Ziggy was a lot of things. Ziggy was a guitarist. Ziggy, like I need to go through the lyrics of these songs. This song, I think Ziggy. I find it interesting when you would talk about Ziggy, but who was Ziggy? Hold on, David Bowie song. Okay, so Alonso did mention that we should react to uh what you Ziggy Stardust today, the album. Maybe we'll react to it. Let me just check out the album before I say like, yeah, let's react to this. All right, so it starts and it says, "Thank you so much. What a privilege and time. Oh yeah." Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with the Weird and Gilly and the Spiders from Mars. Isn't the Spiders from Mars? Is that actually like a band thing? Because I think I saw something like that. Um, when you played it left hand, made it too far, became the special man. Then we were Ziggy's band. Ziggy really sang, screwed up eyes and screwed down hairdo, like some cat from Japan. He could have killed them by smiling. He could have leave them to hang. They came on so loaded, man. While hung on snow whited tan. So where were the spiders while the fly tried to break our bones with just the beer light to guide us? So we bitched about his fans, and should we crush his sweet hands? Oh, oh. Ziggy played for time, jiving us that we were voodoo. The kids were just cross. He was the Nazi with God given a. Oh, yoy. He took it all too far, boy. But boy, could he play guitar. Making love with his ego, Ziggy sucked up into his mind like some leaper messiah. When the kids had killed the man, I had to break up the band. What? Alonso, can you explain that a little bit more to me? The rise and fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. It was part of the concept. Okay, okay, because I'm trying to figure out the additional part, like what these lyrics kind of signify. Let me just Ziggy. Let me look at the album and see. Get some information about this album. Okay, so The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars is the fifth studio album by the English musician David Bowie, released on 16th June 1972 in the United Kingdom through RCA Records. Okay. Just checking something out. Just give me a minute. David Bowie's The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars features 11 tracks on the original studio album. The album runs for approximately 38 minutes and features iconic songs such as Starman, Ziggy Stardust, and Suffrage City. Alright, I guess we could react to this one today. Just gotta load it up on Spotify. I think we're gonna have a field day learning a little bit more about David Bowie.